how do you define this DNA of House of the Dragon?
What is this brief mortal life, if not the pursuit of legacy?
Hello guys, thank you so much for having me.
Hola.
I really enjoyed the first episode.
Yeah.
There's so much in it and the ending it's crazy. So I can't wait to see a lot more about it.
Good,
So
you.
congratulations on this series. You are creating this series in these crazy medieval sets and you have all these cool costumes. But as an actor, what makes you go from being yourself to immediately get into character? Like when the director says like action, what is your ritual to get to the character?
Good question.
Really, I don't think I ever do get. I don't think I've got it down yet.
I don't think I have.
No, I don't know. I think sometimes it happens, and sometimes you're still kind of thinking about breakfast when the scene starts. But the costumes help a lot. We talked about that. You know, it's very hard to feel like a knight when you're wearing kind of like a pair of tracksuit bottoms and a hoodie. So
You literally are a knight in shining armour, aren't you?
No, I don't. No,
No, but you are. You're in shining
it's not
armour
that shiny. It's
all
quite
day,
kind
every
of
day.
dulled.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
to match your personality in the show.
Do you have a ritual, Matt, to get into the character?
Not really. I mean, when I first start a job, I tend to sort of read a speech from Shakespeare in the morning. I'll pick a character that is sort of that relates to the character. So with this, I was reading. I learnt a Richard III speech, and I do that in my trailer, and or a poem or something like that, and that takes me into the day with the right sort of frame of mind.
That's beautiful. Poems and breakfast.
Poems and breakfast.
So we have really shocking scenes in this first episode. Which for you was one of the most shocking moments in Game of Thrones?
Original Game of Thrones?
Yes, that really stuck in your head. There are many though.
So many.
I think the Red Wedding was quite shocking, wasn't
Yeah.
it? That was a shocking episode.
Yeah.
Where they all turn up and butcher everyone.
Crazy. Or the one where Battle of the Bastards, when he kills, you know, when what's his name? There was a Welsh actor, I forget what his character's name is, that has the kid killed. He makes him run, and then he's just running towards Jon Snow, and he gets like
Really, I can't
shot
remember.
in the Battle of the Bastards. It makes sense.
For you, the Red Wedding.
I think so. Yeah, I remember going.
There
wow.
were loads. There
Yeah.
were so many. I mean, that was what
So
that
many
was
great
so
moments.
amazing about that show. Yeah. What was yours?
Probably when Pedro Pascal's character gets his eyes like by the tower. That was crazy. And unexpected. Are we going to get many of those moments in this series?
You'll have to watch. You'll have to watch and find out.
All right, we're gonna get traumatized.
Men would sooner put the realm to the torch than see a woman ascend the Iron Throne.
Once you got approved to be part of the series, which part of the process excited you the most? Like the dramatic process, getting the costume fitted, the skills you had to learn. Which part really got you so excited?
Sort of a mixture of all three, really, isn't it? They're all quite. They all add to this sort of melting pot of, you know, getting to be creative in a fantastical world.
So like cover your ears, but like, you know, for me it was like getting to work with the caliber of actors on this show. It's like Paddy and Reese and Matt and like, you know, who I'd admired sort of when I was like becoming an actor. That was the most sort of like surreal bit for me.
Nice. And if you could describe this series' DNA, how would you describe it? Like, it's definitely something different from Game of Thrones, even though it happens in the same universe. But how do you define this DNA of House of the Dragon?
How would I define the DNA? It's a very good question. I suppose, you know, we're in the same family as Game of Thrones, literally and indeed tonally. But the DNA, look, we're trying to create something original, but it still has all of the sort of skullduggery and intrigue and backstabbing and love and lust and you know, politics and power and deception and deceit and courage and all that. So it's all woven into the same DNA, really.
If you would have been able to play a character in Game of Thrones, which other character you would have liked to play?
Tormund, yeah. I'd have liked to have been Tormund.
Oh, maybe I'll play a girl, yeah. Oh, I don't know really. No, I was quite like the Hound. I think he's got cool stuff.
Right.
but I'm not big enough. Rory's massive, but yeah, I'd go for the how.
All right, thank you so much for your time, you guys.
Thank you
Love
for
the
your
first
time.
episode. I can't wait to see more. Yes, I really love it. It's great. It's pretty cool, and your performances are amazing.
Thank you so much.
And the horse riding, I don't know if those were extras, but looks pretty. Okay, congratulations, that was amazing.
Three does not remember blood.